animals and dogs and whatever else. Wait, a dog is an animal. Never mind, forget it. Anyways, as you can see from the title, we are doing another tournament. We are going to a local land in New Jersey at the same local battles, and it is going to be amazing. There's going to be a ton of great teams, not teams that you guys would know about, but drafted teams and formed into these kind of like random mixes of people together, and it's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of competition, and it's going to be great. As you can see already in this gameplay, I already went off with the sniper, got 4 kills right off the start. This is a search and destroy. I go 14-3, but you guys probably really aren't here for the gameplay as much as you want to hear me speak. No. Anyways, what we're going to talk about is me being a part of Team Assassin. Yes, there is a tournament at local battles, and it is called the ProDraft. I don't know if you guys follow Ego on Twitter or if you guys have followed any other pros other than myself, but there's a tournament called the ProDraft, and what it is there's a bunch of random people selected, mostly pros, but there are some people who aren't pros that are selected to pick the players that they want in order to be on a team. They had a list of players in order to go, and you sign up, and it goes to the thread. It was closed out last night at 10 o'clock, and from there, from that list, these 14 players that were captains, kind of like you would do in gym class, or if you were to play pickup football at the playground or something like that, pick their players in order they want them, and the order is switched. Okay, so I'll give you an example of the 14 captains were XpoZe from Optic Nation, well, was from Optic Nation. I'm sure you guys know who XpoZe is. Fluff, Killa from Freako Impact, Lynx from Icons, Too Quick from Impact, Ego himself, Karma from Impact, Fatalize, who's on Genesis now, Mbos, who is now on Icons, formerly on Obey, Optic Scumpy, Spacely, you guys I'm sure have heard of, as well as Rambo, Doubt, and Fear Assassin. Okay? Now, in the order I just named them is the order they got their picks. So there was 3 different rounds because there's 4 players. A captain's considered one of them. So there was 3 rounds that they could pick from. Okay? There was probably over 100 players who signed up, and only, I don't know what 14 times 4 is, but only that amount of players were able to be picked. And it is an invite-only tournament. So I'm here to tell you what my team is and how excited I am, and not to mention what competition we're going to be facing. For those of you guys who don't know, I am on Team Assassin, again, like I was in the Pro-Am. It's going to be the same Twitch. It is going to be streamed at twitch.tv/localbattles, so make sure you tune in. It is this Saturday, December 1st. So make sure you guys watch, root us on. Anytime you guys see or hear about us, type in Team Assassin. Feel free to throw my name in there. I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do. But make sure you guys are rooting for us. My team is myself, Fear Assassin. You guys know Fear APOC, I'm sure, if you know Assassin. And RJ34. For those of you guys who don't know RJ34, he was a Black Ops 1 pro. He was on teams like Next Threat, who won the national championship. He was not on that team, but he was a part of them throughout the season. He was also on Icons, and I believe he was on Influence. Not exactly sure of all of his teams, but he is a very good player. He knocked out Icons in the Frag Cup recently, and he is in the top 32. So we have a good shot of winning this whole thing, but I'm not going to overlook any competition because there is a lot of it. Let's start with the first captain, XpoZe. His team is him, Fears, VZL Chance, and Fierce Aximer. There's a couple players on there I'm not too familiar with, but I know that they'll probably compete just knowing XpoZe and Fears, and I'm sure XpoZe had an idea of who he was drafting. The next team is Fluff's team, which is him, BL Fire, who is a part of Obey, Carbine III, who's on Arsenal, as well as AA Dirty. I don't know much about Dirty, but I know Carbine's an up-and-coming player, and BL Fire is a monster, and if you don't know him, you should know him. He's an absolute beast. The next team is Killa's team, which is him, Huddle, Explicit, and Noxide. I don't know much about Noxide, but I know Explicit has been grinding, and he's been doing everything. He wants to be a pro in this game, and he's trying his heart out, and I don't expect anything less than him to compete at his top level. Huddle is a former pro, was on Twisted Method. He's a very good player, and I expect him to play well as well. Lynx, his team is him, I2 Complex, which is Intuition Complex. They're still in the top 32. He's on a really good team. He's a good player. Croster, who is a former COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 pro from AOX and TVA. And as well as Jehu Jcash. Jehu Jcash is part of XPL for the Frag Cup. He is the only player other than Ogre 2, I believe, to have 3 national championships in one game. That was for Rainbow Six. He knows what it takes. He was a COD 4 pro. He's a very good player, and a lot of people, I have a feeling, are going to be sleeping on here. The next team is 2Quicks, which is Groundzer, 2Quick, Reppin, and I believe Tears. I don't know much about their team. I know Groundzer won the Pro AM with Parasite's team. 2Quick's a monster. I don't know much about the other two. But any team with 2Quick, you know, it's going to be hard to beat. Ego's team. Not too worried about Ego. Just kidding, I love Ego, and he is a very good player. He's definitely adapted well to this game, and I expect big things from him. His team is him, Example, Strive, and I think Strikes. Yep, Strikes. I don't know much about their team at all. I can't really say anything about them other than I hate Ego. That's it. I just hate Ego. I'm just kidding. I love Ego very much. I love you, Paul, if you watch. Next team is Karma's team. It is him, LVG Bobby. I'm sure you guys know who that is. If not, he is a monster, so just watch out for him. Him, LVG Bobby, Nihil, and Fortiami? I don't know what his name is, but I'm just going to say I have no idea who they are other than Karma and Bobby, and they're monsters, and yeah, good luck to me. That's basically what I'm saying. Next team is Team Fatalize, a.k.a. Ryan Bogucki, all-pro COD player. His team is him, Plasma, Rybad, and Goose from Arsenal. That is the team to beat. If it's not us, that is the team to beat at this event. They're going to be very good. Fatalize and Plasma already have good chemistry, and yeah, I'm surprised if they don't make it to the finals. Next team, XpoZe's team. It's him, Relax, Lawless, and Twisted. I have a good feeling XpoZe knows a lot about these players. I don't really know too much about them except for Relax. I think they'll be good. I'm not going to overlook them. Definitely not. Next team, obviously, Optic Scump. That's a team to be reckoned with just when he's on it. He's got Methods, who is a great player himself, as well as Sender and Sunrise. I know I'm very familiar with Sunrise. I'm familiar with Methods. Not too much with Sender, but that's a good team, too. I think that's kind of underrated. I think they're going to be overlooked as well. I know you're thinking, Scump on a team that's overlooked and underrated? Yeah, believe me. You'd be surprised. Spacely's team, which is him, Obey Trizzy, Mud Dog, who had great plays at the Pro AM and is a good friend of mine, as well as Laguana. I'm going to say his name is Laguana, tomato, you know. They're going to be a decent team. Mud Dog's a beast. He's going to come in clutch. I love him. He's my mud puppy. And next, we got Rambo. He's got Vinsanity, as well as T-Coop, and I believe, yep, Neslo. That's going to be a team. Rambo's going to coach them like no other, and they're just going to be a force to be reckoned with, and I can almost guarantee that. Then you got Doubt. Doubt is XPL Exiles, secretly my main man, and as well as Folsom Envy. Folsom Envy is not just a sniper, guys. He is a very good player. He's coming along greatly with competitive play, and I don't understand why people just look at him as a sniper. He's gonna be a top-tier player in this game. I can almost guarantee it. And then, of course, like I said, my team, which is myself, RJ, Fear Assassin, and Fear APOC. Good luck to the competition is all I gotta say. In this last couple seconds, I pretty much want to tell you guys, make sure you do check out the stream. Support us. I know you guys will. You guys always do. You did at the Pro AM. For those of you wondering, how comes there's pros able to play with pros? This is not a Pro AM. There was no restrictions. The only restriction was you had to draft your teammates. You couldn't just simply be like, oh, hey, I'm teaming with this guy going into this event. If they weren't there when you go to pick, you can't team with them. If they are there, then you can team with them. That's it. There was 3 rounds. I was drafted first overall in the second round. I'm a second-round draft pick. Kind of got snubbed on the first round. Wish someone traded up. But those aren't the final teams. Some players could actually be, I guess you'd say, not come they won't come, and some players can be traded. So if a captain and another captain are like, all right, well, I'll trade you, say, I'll trade you XpoZe for Fears, if Twiz and Assassin got together and said that, then that's a possibility. But I do appreciate you guys for watching this video. I love you all. I really appreciate it. Check out my new graphics. They're made by Etch the Sketch. If you click on my banner now, if you look at my page on my banner, you can click my Twitter, go right there, Facebook, all that stuff. Make sure you like my Facebook and check out Etch's designs. He's great. If you need any designs, go to him. I'm telling you, he's amazing. I love you guys all. Thanks for watching, and peace.